Hello student, good morning. Hope all of you are doing fine. I am also very fine. So join the class as soon as possible, mentioning your name, roll number, section and seat. You know, the syllabus, I mean the whole books, whole syllabus already completed. Now what we are doing is revision class. Every chapter we are revising, right? So for your second midterm assignment, actually second midterm assignment is test is not taken for class 8, 5 and 10, but due to some reasons, because of lockdown, we have to take maintain some rules like exam. So this is assignment which is prepared by or organized by the education board. That's why we are going to take the second midterm assignment for the time being. So for this reason, 3 chapters I have selected: chapter 5, 9 and 10. Chapter 5, 9 and 10 for your second midterm assignment. Then today I am going to chapter 5, and I am going to give you some advice or suggestion for the second midterm assignment. So let's see the chapter 5, which is biology chapter, coordination and secretion, page number 47 and 57, 47 to 57. Coordination and secretion. It is very important chapter for you. So creative question will be given from these chapters. 2 creative question will be given in the second midterm assignment, and 10 MCQ. 10 short question will be given along with. Let's say, for example, I will give 2 creative question from any 2 chapters. Then from another chapter, third chapter, I will give 10 short question, right? That means out of 3 chapters, creative question will be given from 2 chapters, and from 1 chapters, third chapters, 10 short question will be given carrying 1 mark, right? So those chapters are I have already posted few minutes ago as a syllabus for the second midterm assignment, and so let me discuss the chapter 5, coordination and secretion. Coordination is very important for living organism. Like animals, plants also need coordination among their different functions. Growth, reproduction, sensitivity, and reflex action, etc. are the characteristics of living organism. Hormone plays essential role in doing this function. Unlike animals, plants have no specialized system. Except lower animals, all higher animals have a specialized system for performing different physiological activity of the body. The coordination and integration among different organs of the body and to respond to stimuli in order to keep harmony with the environments are the main function of nervous system. I always prefer reading the chapter like news presentation on newspaper because I feel interesting reading any topics, any chapters or any book. I like it very much. Not silently but also loud reading. I like loud reading. If you read loudly, it will push our memory, push our brain, you know, to realize, or understand the subject matters or the chapter, you know, because it is like force. It forces the brain to catch it, to feel it or realize it. That's why I like reading loudly, because it is very effective to students and also teachers, that you are hearing the sound without concentrating on other topics or other subject or other sound, you know. That's why I always like reading loudly the chapters, like newspapers or like news presentation in TV. So from my viewpoint, from my opinion, it is very helpful, useful and effective for any student or any teachers. That's you may think that sir is it is a matter of boring, bored or disgusting, but according to my knowledge, according to my thought or interest, I always prefer reading loudly the chapter from first to last, because it's very effective. I think if you read keep reading loudly from first to last the chapters, I think 50% of the chapters will be able to learn something, I think. So it is one of the part of learning, reading loudly, right? Thank you for listening. Coordination and secretion. This very chapter is coordination and secretion. These two words are very common. Coordinate, coordinators. We have coordinators in English version in our college, English version and Bangla medium. There are so many coordinators in also college, you know. Coordinate, to cooperate. One, unity, unite. cooperation, keeping cooperation with each other. For example, if the students are united, if the students are coordinated or cooperated, the student will surely be able to do good result in the exam. That is the word of coordination. But in science, it may be different. But you know, science is practice. Science is practical. I mean, not theory. No, science is truth. So every plants and every animals, we see some internal organs and external organs. Internally, this coordination is very important. You know, we have 5 systems in our body. For example, digestive system, muscular system, nervous system, excretory system, like this. The 5 main systems are there in case of animal, but in plants also there are also coordination. How they survive, how they lead their life like animals. I mean respiration, physiological activities, growth, movement, and also produce photosynthesis, germination, fruit formation. All these are the process, physiological activities or process in plants. So this makes this complex system, complex activities make coordination among the different parts of the plant. And secretion, what is secretion? Secrete means to release, to give, to lift something or to give out. That is the secretion. So let's start reading again. At the end of this chapter, we will be able to explain coordination in plants and men, explain the function of nervous system with a flow chart, explain with example the stimulating activity of plants, explain with example the stimulating activity of men, explain the excretion of plants and animals. So lesson 1 to 3, coordination in plants. Inside each plant cell, different physiological activities occur under some rules and regulations. So coordination is an essential activity of the organism. In absence of this coordination, life of living beings will be disorganized. Different stages of life cycle of a plant, such as germination, yes, flowering, fruit formation, decaying, dormancy, etc., maintain an order. The influence of weather and climatic factors are notable here. Different physiological activities of plants, including growth and movement, are performed systematically following some specific orders. One activity does not hamper another activity. Scientists try to know how plants coordinate all these activities. They opine that growth and development, origin of different organs, etc., of plants are controlled by some intrinsic secretion of plants. This organic compound is known as the phytohormone or growth regulating substance. Phytohormones. Phyto means plants, hormones means some substances growth regulating. Because of hormones, plants and animals grow normally or soundly or abnormally, like that. It controls all the physiochemical activity of the plant. Plant hormones are the natural growth substances which are usually synthesized in one part of a plant and are translocated to other parts where they exert their influences. Hormones found in plants are auxin, gibberellins, and cytokinin, which enhance growth. Abscisic acid and ethylene excess growth retarding agent. Florigen is synthesized in leaves and translocated to leaf base, and it transforms the buds into flower buds. So it is found that florigen influence on the initiation of flowers. Because of florigen, This is one of the hormone which initiate, that means start or begins flowering. Auxin. Charles Darwin first discovered this hormone. There are three main hormones discussed here. First one is auxin. Charles Darwin first discovered this hormone. He observed the effect of light on the plumule membrane. When light falls obliquely on one side, the plumule grows towards the light source by bending gradually. Plumule, you know plumule, the seedling. When the plant is very, in child stage or baby plant, you know there are there are plumules like the stem of the adult plant. This plumule grows up, rises up obliquely or straight like that, or vertical in position. So this is the plumule. You know. In fact, the substance of the apical part of the plumule was a growth hormone, auxin. Auxin can induce advantageous root in a stem. Cutting plays an important role in inhibiting the process of abscission of fruits. Gibberellin, it is found in seedling, cotyledon and growing parts of leaves. Due to its effect, the internode of the plants elongate. For this reason, when applied to a dwarf plant, it grows in height. Gibberellins are known to overcome the dormancy of seed. Overcome the dormancy of seed. Dormancy of means sleeping stage, sleeping situation, sleeping condition, dormancy. Ethylene. This gas has been found to be very significant as it is produced almost all the fleshy fruit during the process of ripening. For this reason, ethylene is now regarded as a gaseous phytohormone. This hormone is also present in fruits, flowers, seed, leaves and roots. Ethylene can eliminate the normal geotropic response of seedlings and consequently deformed seedlings are produced. Chandramallika is a short-day plant. The leaves of this plant is known as the site for photoperiodic stimuli. Flowering of plant depends much on the length of the day. Scientists have proved the effect of temperature on flowering of plants. Like other living organisms, plants also have sensitivity. Due to this effect of internal or external stimuli on plant body creates sensation and consequently plant moves and grows. This type of movement is known as tropic movement. So these hormones, phytohormones, we have also hormones in human beings or like animals. This growth regulating substance, the hormones influence depending on the weather, climates, etc., temperature, etc. That's why the human beings of different regions of the world are influenced by the hormones because of the climates, because of the weather, because of the temperature, like that, right? So in our country, plants and animals are also regulated or influenced by the hormone. Because of these hormones, the age ranges, from child to adulthood, the plants from baby stage to adult stage, the animals also baby stage to adult stage. They face different experiences, different characteristics or features, like that. So next is experiment on phototropism of plants. Requirement: a transparent bottle with wide mouth, nutritive solution, cork with a hole and a fresh seedling. Experiment. Take a bottle and fill it with nutritive solution. Put in its cork and place the seedling through the hole in such a way that the roots remain submerged under nutritive solution. Now keep the bottle on a window sill. Observation. After 4 or 5 days, it will be observed that the stem and the leaf stalk respond by growing towards the light. That is, they bend so that the leaves face the light. The roots bend in opposite direction of the light source. Inference. From this experiment, it is proved that the stem generally show a curvature towards the source of light, but the roots grow away from the source of light. After discussion with your teacher, set an experiment to verify that gravity affects the growth of plant. Plant responds to light. That means when there is light, the plants responds it. That is called phototropism. So plant when response to light, negative phototropism, positive phototropism. Light is there. I mean, 2 diagrams are given in figure 5.1. Plant response to stimuli. Use of hormone, auxin and other artificial hormones induce root in stem cutting. Indole acetic acid helps in repairs of wear and tear. Application of auxin, delayed abscission of fruits. Different stimuli like light, water, gravity, etc. influence the growth of plants. Lesson 4 and 5, nervous system. One thing I have to tell you that this chapters already completed before. Just I am repeating this for your revision. Am I right? Lesson 4 and 5, nervous system. In class 6, you have known from classification the characteristic of unicellular, multicellular organism. There are different structure of tissue, organ and organ system, etc. in multicellular organism. In different organs, there is an assemblage of various functions of numerous cells. To coordinate with this function and to keep harmony with the environment, body needs quick coordinating system, such as someone's evil news makes you cry, but good news makes you cheerful. Your good result in the exam makes you delightful. Various stimuli provokes all these activities. To carry a stimuli from different parts of the body, coordinate the activities of different organ systems of the body, and to keep harmony with the environments are the main function of nervous system. Because of nervous system, we use the 5 senses, touching, hearing, like that. The system of animal body which maintain communication between different organs, coordinate the function of all other system and respond to stimuli in order to keep harmony with the environment is called the nervous system. Brain is the main part of the nervous system. The brain of man is the most developed one amongst all animals, and man is therefore known as the best creature of the universe. Brain is formed by numerous specialized cells and called neurons or nerve cell. Nerve cell for neuron. The structural and functional unit of nervous system is the neuron. A neuron is the longest cell of the human body. A typical neuron is mainly divided into 2 parts, namely cell body and processes. Cell body, the cell body is the main part of the neuron. The cell body may be of different shape, for example round, oval or a star shape. The cell body is composed of cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Nerve cells have no centrioles, so they cannot divide like other cells. So this is the figure diagram of neuron. Here the neuron is, this is the longest cell of the human body. Neuron is the longest cell of the human body. Dendrite, plasma membrane, nucleus, cytoplasm, node of Ranvier, myelin sheath, axon, cell body. Yes, all this you have to know this, learn this nervous system, neuron. So processes, the branch, tree-like structure that extend from the cell body are called processes. The processes are of 2 types, as axon and dendron. The long thread-like structure originated from the cell body is called axon. This is usually only 1 axon per neuron. The end opposite to the cell body of an axon breaks up into many fine branches. Dendron. The branch structure originated around the cell body are termed as dendron. They are small, relatively wide, and breaks up into the final terminal branches called dendrite. They conduct impulses toward the cell body. Synapse. The junction between the two neurons where axon of one neuron ends and the dendrons of another neuron arises, known as synapse. Synapses allow information to pass from one neuron to another. So this is the figure flow chart of transmission of an impulse of the nervous system to carry stimuli, to maintain communication between internal and external environment of the body, coordinate the activities of different organ system of the body, retain memory, and to think and pass instruction for what are the function of neuron. The transmission of impulses through the synapse of nervous system. Neurons are shown in the figure. The nervous system consists of mainly three parts, namely central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and autonomic nervous system. So this is all for today, and the lesson 6 and 7 in the next class I will revise it again, and you will also revise it yourself at home, because this chapter is very important for your second midterm assignment. From this chapter, one creative question will be given in the exam for you. So that's all. Thank you for joining the class, listening to my lecture, and watching my videos. Take care. Best of luck. Assalamu alaikum. Goodbye.